Thank you everybody for attending today's public meeting for the declaration of the traffic emergency zone for Honoapi Ilani Route 30 in the vicinity of milepost 14. So today is a public meeting for the designation of the traffic emergency zone. So on Wednesday, June 25, the Department of Transportation identified an area along Honoapi Ilani Highway Route 30 at approximately milepost 14 that appears to be undermining the road. Continued erosion of the road would cause the closure of Honoapi Ilani and cut off access to West Maui. Taikili Highway is not an adequate alternative route for commercial and tourist traffic, so residents and businesses of West Maui would be severely impacted by an extended closure of Honoapi Ilani Highway. So in order to facilitate emergency repairs for this serious situation, HDOT is declaring this portion of Honoapi Ilani Highway a traffic emergency zone in accordance with HRS 264-1.5. And next slide, please. So today we're just gonna go over what a traffic emergency zone is, what the establishment of a traffic emergency zone does, and I guess what we're doing next. Next slide, please. So again, we're establishing a traffic emergency zone due to the undermining of the road. So currently there are concrete barricades on the edge of the road, and some of them are floating. They're hanging up based on the connection to the other barricades. So what we plan to do immediately is to relocate the barricades and actually probably swap some of them out. As you guys can see, it's eroding, and even the guardrails, it's not really doing anything. And the work along milepost 14 is approximately 200 to 250 feet. And again, first thing tomorrow morning, we're going to relocate the barricades. And the long-term solution is to kind of shift the road over and repave an additional. So they're not exactly related, but they will be done in a similar timeline or one shortly after the other. We also have a Honoapi Ilani Highway realignment project that's the RFP is probably gonna go out later this year and NTP maybe around this time next year. I don't exactly know when groundbreaking is, but the long-term solution would be to construct that project, and Honoapi Ilani Highway is going to be dedicated to the county. Next slide. So you guys can see the approximate location of the erosional areas and work done. The work done to relocate the barricades will be early in the morning, so not to impact the morning commute, and it'll be done prior to the fire debris hauling activities. And that's all I got. So if anybody has any questions.
Hey, Kai, this is Shelly. Can you spell out the acronyms you just used, such as RTA and NTP?
I'm sorry, which acronym? I don't even know what acronym I used, but
RTA and NTP.
oh, NTP is notice to proceed. RFP, maybe request for proposals. So the Honoapi Ilani realignment project will be a design build project. So it basically you enter a contract with a contractor and they design and build it almost at the same time. So hopefully the delivery of the road will be a little quicker than our usual design bid build process.
Hi, was there a significant event or something that had happened that kind of spurred this to this emergency declaration?
We were aware of the road, and the latest king tide made us acutely aware of the erosion that occurred in those areas. because you could see the water seeping through the bottom of the barricades now instead of coming from the top. Okay, we got no more questions. Thank you for joining us, and please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or concerns.
You have one hand. You have someone with their hand raised.
Oh.
Jonathan.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Sorry.
Jonathan Verona. I live in the area. Can you show the map again of where it's going to be affected and kind of explain more what the alternative route or what the solution's going to be?
Okay, so approximately milepost 14-ish for about 200-300 feet. The short, very, very short term is we're going to relocate the barricades so they're not like hanging in the air. So they're going to be pushed closer to the white stripe. We don't have plans. I have a general idea that we'll probably put rocks. Yeah, right around where the word Hawaii is on the map. But we'll probably put boulders or rocks or those sandbags similar to what's already there, just to hold up the road for now. And then we also have a project to shift the road over a little bit. But again, the project is not part of the traffic emergency zone. It's just a project we're doing separate, but has multiple benefits to it. Our long-term solution is to build Honoapi Ilani realignment and dedicate this portion of Honoapi Ilani to the county.
Okay, so in the short term, will there be lanes closed on the highway?
No, so we'll shift it. When we do the barricade, we may have to close a lane, so we'll contraflow traffic. But it'll be for a short duration early in the morning, so it shouldn't really impact like the morning commuter traffic or the fire debris hauling.
Okay, and then when you say shifting the lane, is that on the existing shoulder, or is there going to be land that you're going to have to access that's outside of the highway?
No, so I believe the plans have we're just shifting within our right of way. So it's not a big shift, and it's not a permanent long-term solution, but it's a short-term one for now.
Okay, thank you.
Aloha. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, it's Tamara Farnsworth with the Nature Conservancy. Thanks for sharing this with everybody. I'm wondering, are there any other areas along the roadway throughout Ukumehame or Oluwalu that you folks are identifying as potential, like upcoming or near-term emergency areas besides this one?
No, not at this time.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, does anyone else have any questions? Okay, hi. If not, contact us if you do have. Anyone else? No? Okay, well, thank you again for joining us for the meeting. I appreciate it. You can reach out to us 808-873-3535 with any questions. That's our Maui Highways District main line. Thank
Hello?
you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry, I just joined in.
Hi,
Is there
did you have a question?
I was trying to log into Teams, but it wasn't working. Is there a way to get access on where exactly this work is going to take place and what's happening?
Yes. Yes.
How can I get that
Message
information?
me. I'm Melissa Nakashima with DOT Highways. Go ahead and private message me, then I can give you some information.
Okay, how do I private message you? Is to this phone number?
No, you know what? I'll
Is
take
there-
down your phone number and I'll give you a call after the meeting.
Okay.
I see your number. Let's try. Did you
Okay,
wanna?
thanks.
Okay.
Well, I just want to know how I
We'll
can
give you a
provide
call.
comments and get more information.
Yes, I will give you a call.
It looks like she left, Melissa.
Okay, well, thank you, everyone.
Melissa,
Appreciate
you
it.
can post the presentation to our presentations page, so then
Okay,
people can access it afterwards.
okay, we'll do. So check out our HDOT website and check out for the presentations page, and we're gonna post this PowerPoint to there.
Okay, someone is typing
Thank
in
you.
chat, so
Oh,
hold on
okay.
until we see if they have a question. Okay, it looks like they stopped typing, so we can
Okay.
end the meeting.
Okay, that's our phone number there. Sorry about the typo. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody.